friends, happy Thanksgiving. Today is the day before Thanksgiving and I am scrambling around, as I'm sure most of you are too, trying to get everything prepared, and I just finished decorating my first tree. It is beautiful. I've never done this color scheme before. It is a navy and gold and cream themed tree on a green tree. I did not do it on a flock tree. I did it on a green tree. And I love it. And if you all know me, you know how long it takes me to decorate a tree. And I've been working on it for days, and I work through the whole scheme as I'm decorating. I kind of have a general idea in my mind, but as I'm decorating the tree, I'm working through it, figuring out how I want to do the ribbon, how I want to do the picks, things that I add. I go down, dig through all of my boxes to figure out how I'm going to decorate the tree. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. You all know that I just recently moved into a new house, so I'm really still trying to unpack, trying to get myself settled. The place is looking better. I am having family over tomorrow for Thanksgiving, which I'm excited about. But I still am trying to sort through boxes and things I'm not able to find. One thing I wanted to put on a tree, and I spent an hour looking for it, and I just can't find these certain gold glitter picks that I wanted to add, and I just don't know where they are. But I do want to share this tree with you. It turned out really pretty. It's a very new theme for me. I've never done this color scheme before, so I'm excited to share it with you. I hope you like it. Please comment, let me know what you think. I am probably going to put up one more tree. It's already getting late, almost Thanksgiving, and that's kind of late for me, but I do want to put up one more tree in the sunroom. So wish me luck on that. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you how I decorated this tree, and let me know what you all think. Okay, talk soon. I also wanted to mention, at the end of the video, I wanted to show you, I added some storage racks to my basement, and I just kind of wanted to show you things as I go along and changes that I make to the house. But one of the things that was important to me was my big, my storage unit in the basement and adding some racks. So wait till the end of the video, and I'm just gonna briefly show you what I did to the storage room. Okay. Hey all, so I wanted to talk a little bit about my ribbon process for those of you that are interested in learning exactly how I created my little ribbon clusters here. So I have 6 ribbon clusters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I have scattered throughout the tree. I used 3 rolls of 10 yards each. This is a 4-inch ribbon. This is a 1-inch ribbon. And this is a 2.5-inch ribbon. 3 rolls, 10 yards apiece. So I created 3 clusters using the 4 and the 1-inch ribbon. 1, 2, 3. And the math on that is I took 30 feet, It is 10 yards, 30 feet. So I divided the 30 feet into 3 pieces, so 10 feet each. So this 4-inch ribbon, I divided it into 3, 10 yards, and that is 10 feet each. So this cluster right here with 4 bows, 4 loops, and then a little cascading tail. Each one of them is 10 feet. So that's what I did with the 4-inch ribbon. With the 2.5-inch ribbon, which is this, it was also 10 yards, and I did the same thing. I made 3 of them, and each is 10 feet. So I divided the 10 yards into 3 pieces, each of them being 10 feet. And then with the 1-inch ribbon, it was also 10 yards, and I divided that into 6 different pieces. So 10 yards is 30 feet. 30 divided by 6 is 5. So each of these 1-inch pieces are 5 feet. I know that was a lot of math, and hopefully that didn't confuse you all. But that's what I did to create these 6 ribbon clusters. That's kind of the math behind it. And I try not to waste any ribbon, so that's why I think carefully through the math before I go and cut it. I'm not one of those where I just, start at the top and just loop it through, and I want to keep it as one continuous roll. I love making my little ribbon clusters here. So that is what I do. So I carefully calculate to make sure that I'm not going to waste any of the ribbon. So that is what I did there. So each one of them consists of 4 loops. The back layer is 4 loops with a nice long cascading tail. And then the inner piece is 3 loops. Okay, so that is how I created my little ribbon clusters. So what I have decided to do is I have decided to add another roll of very thin velvet ribbon. So this ribbon is not velvet. It's very pretty, but it's not velvet. This is the velvet ribbon, and like I said, it's 2.5 inches. I'm gonna get a 1-inch ribbon in the same color, and I'm just gonna scatter it throughout the tree and fill in a few places. So I have decided to do that. But in the meantime, I put those few picks on. I'm going to put some balls and decorate, and we are gonna light this up, and you all are gonna see what this gorgeous blue and gold tree is gonna look like. I'm so excited to see the end result. I hope you are too. Okay, now that I've shown you how I did the ribbon picks, I did decide to add another ribbon, and it is this very thin blue velvet ribbon with a gold border, and it is gold lined underneath too, and it is 10 yards. And I added a flower in the middle of the pick. So it is like a blue and gold flower, and it has, gold around the edges. Very pretty. I created this pick kind of at the last minute. This is 10 yards, and I had 7 flowers. So I divided, I always have to do my math. I divided the ribbon into about 4.3 feet each. And then since I had 7 flowers, I created 7 picks. So all in total, I am using 4 types of ribbon on the tree. So in addition, like the picks I added, I use these every year, and these are glitter. They are a little bit of a mess, yes. But you know, they're these really pretty leaves, and I was able to find them again this year, so I bought more of them from Hobby Lobby. And then I just have some navy berries. Again, I think they're from Hobby Lobby. And if you'll notice, when I insert them in the tree, I insert them like this. I don't insert them, you know, horizontal, but I want to give them the downward swept effect. So I do go in at an angle when I insert those picks. And you can see how I do that down the side. They're not just, you know, going in straight, but I do push them in like that. And you can see I've just put them all around the tree. I don't generally focus on the front of the tree because I don't think they look great when you're visually looking at it and it's, you know, coming out at you. The effect isn't great. So I really keep them on the side of the tree, and they have a much nicer effect when they're on the left and the right side of the tree, and a little bit on, you know, the corners here, but not really up the middle. As for the ornaments, I did a combination of blue, gold, and a touch of cream. You know, I love ornament sets. I will link a beautiful blue and gold ornament set. I love them. All the work is done for you. There are different shapes, different sizes, different colors, but everything matches together. And that's what I love about ornament sets so much. Yes, I have gone and, you know, bought different ornaments from here and there and collected ones over the years and done trees like that. And they are beautiful, but I do love a good ornament set when the work is already done for me and it's just so easy to put on the tree. So I do have one ornament set on the tree, and they are glass ornaments. You know, these are all glass ornaments. And then I just have like a couple of cheap fillers. Like this is like, you know, a cheap filler. It's not even on a hook. I just place it in the middle and it sits on the branch. It's glittery. But these are all glass. These are all glass. These are just, you know, like cheap little filler ones. Those are glass. So it's a combination. I mean, it is mostly, you know, nicer ornaments, but I certainly do add in, you know, a few fillers at the end just to fill in the tree. And I think it turned out so beautifully. I really, really love it. As for some flowers, I did a little cluster here of some gold poinsettias. I just did a cluster of 3, and I just do that in 1 or 2 places. I think I did one over here, and actually and one over there in the corner. Just randomly place 1 or 2 clusters, you know, to fill in some gaps. And then I added these cream magnolia stems, which are gold in the middle, and I placed those throughout. And when I do that, I tend to do it in a zigzag pattern on the tree, so your eye kind of follows a left to right pattern. And I think that always just looks really nice. Yeah, that's Bentley in the background, you can hear it. So I think that is mostly it. That is what I wanted to show you. As for the topper, I did, you know, the bow, 4 loops there, another 3 loops there, and then a triple thin loop here. And then I just had some of these picks in a downward motion, and I didn't add a star or anything. I mean, I could, there was enough room to do it, but I didn't. So I just kind of left it plain, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I love it. I hope you like it too. I'm gonna say hi to Bentley. Bentley, say hi to everybody. All right, so that is it. I will wait till it gets a little bit darker, and then I will do another view of the tree when it is a little bit darker. But I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. I really love it. New theme for me this year, and I hope you all like it too. Hey all, so I just want to do a quick little preview and show you these racks that I have set up down in my storage room for my Christmas decor. They're pretty strong, sturdy. They're supposed to hold 2,000 pounds. I don't think I'll ever test that, but great racks. I got these from Costco. I'll see if I can link something similar. But they're doing a great job, and they were very easy to put together. My son and I, we put them together. It was a fun little project for the two of us. And you can see how much storage that it is holding. So 1 and 2. And I have all of my clear bins, not really any organization I've done other than just, you know, these were bins that were just piled up in my garage in my prior home. And now I've just been able to sort of organize them and, you know, easier see what I have. The rest of the room is, all right, very quickly, we'll just do a quick little peek. Okay, yeah, so there's all that. We won't focus on because that is still a very big mess, but the point being, I was able to take some of my Christmas decor, set up these racks, and now I'm starting just to feel so much more organized. So as I do things slowly, I do want to share them with you and just how I'm trying to get myself organized and feeling actually very accomplished that we put them together ourselves. Okay, so that is it. That is what I wanted to show you, and I will see you all next time.